Let's talk a little Rams football. They open up at 8.5. They finished the season last year 10-7. I'm going to give the floor to you first. Tell me what you think about the Rams this season.
I like the Rams a lot. I love them. One of my favorite teams to watch. I love Sean McVay. I think I had him number 2 when I did my top 10 head coaches ranking. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it right here. Go check it out. But a lot of people are concerned about Aaron Donald leaving. That could be an issue. I mean, the defensive line's not going to be as good. Could go either way here. I'm going to take the over. I'm going to take the Rams to win 9 or 10 games because I believe, and as long as Matthew Stafford is healthy, which is a question at his age, I understand. It is a concern. I think they'll be great. I mean, Kyren Williams, another year. What a breakout star he was out of nowhere. Puka Nacua, another breakout star out of nowhere. He's going to have another year. Cooper Kupp, getting older, kind of phasing out to an extent, but it's okay. This is such a dynamic team. Sean McVay throws so much at you. He throws so much at you from the same look. He'll be on one look, and they can run 6, 8 different plays out of it. I'm not surprised if they regress technically, but I just think looking at their schedule, they're going to be talented enough to win 9 or 10 games, assuming Matthew Stafford stays healthy. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I like the Rams, and until they collapse or something happens, I think Sean McVay's got a new light to him. I think he's enlightened. To me, watching interviews with him, it's more about the process and then the result. He just loves forming these bonds and building a team with each other. I think they're going to be a great team. I think they're going to be someone everyone's going to have to deal with to get to the Super Bowl.
I agree with you, especially you mentioned Cooper Kupp. He's kind of getting a little older, but he still is good enough where he has to draw some coverage.
Of course.
And so you can't afford not to cover Cooper Kupp, which is going to give Puka even more opportunity to make some of these big gash plays. Let's not forget that they had a lot of injuries last season, and halfway through the season, they turned on another gear, and they went on a run. They made it to the wild card round where they got beat out by the Lions. Let's not forget what they did. Let's not forget that. Matthew Stafford had him on a hot streak, and I am under the belief that that hot streak is going to keep rolling into 2024. I have them over here too. Not too far. I think 10-7 is another, I think they repeat maybe what they did last season. I wouldn't be surprised. But you mentioned they lost Aaron Donald. That is going to be a problem. However, they did backfill that with a couple of pieces. So to just kind of help the defense, bolster up the defense a little bit. Tre'Davious White from Buffalo, my guy that I'm going to miss a little bit. He went over there. Darius Williams from Jacksonville. And look, they also brought in, you got to remember, Tyler Higbee is, I think he tore his ACL, if I'm not mistaken, and part of their gameplay is their running game, right, with Kyren Williams. You need a blocking tight end. So they brought in Colby Parkinson, and I think he's going to be able to backfill that gap while Higbee's gone, and I think that you're going to have a really, really on fire, ready to go offense, as long as Matthew Stafford's able to stay healthy. He's done everything that you could possibly do as a quarterback. I have a lot of faith in the Rams. Give me the over all day long.